The pistol grip shotgun. Could these products be the best home defense weapons ever produced? Very possibly so. I think they might be. Just think about it. A 12 gauge shotgun with a pistol grip, with a short barrel, less than 20 inches. It's pretty cool. And it's also extremely, extremely powerful. We're going to get into that. I'm going to get into the history of the pistol grip shotgun, and I'm going to tell you the main uses for these shotguns. I'm not going to tell you what's on the table just yet. I'll tell you momentarily. Let's just ponder at the two of them, and you try to guess in your mind as to what's on the table. I will give you one little tip. The one on the left is brand new, purchased in 2010. The one on the right I purchased in the early 1980s. You can't buy that exact shotgun anymore. And I love that shotgun. Let's talk about the history of the pistol grip shotgun. It's kind of interesting. You know what happened was back in the 60s and 70s, law enforcement and military needed a way to diffuse bad situations without just going in there with their shotguns with double-aught buck and triple-aught buck and just blowing everyone away. So the pistol grip shotgun became very popular because they were able to load these with less lethal ammunition. Of course, you can load any shotgun with less lethal ammunition, but these are small. They have the short barrel, 18.5 inches. They're pistol grip. It gave law enforcement officers and military easy access, whether in their cruiser or whether they're in the military. They can just slap this over their shoulders. It's lightweight. It holds a lot of rounds, 6, 7, 8, depending on the manufacturer. And therefore, if they're going into a bad situation, they were able to put rubber bullets in these shotguns. They were able to put tear gas in the shotguns. That's really what made them popular. That was one of the reasons why they got popular. The second is the civilian. So the civilians, we wanted something really good for personal home defense, which of course any shotgun is great, but you know, how great is it to have something like this? Small, compact. I'm going to tell you the negatives here in a moment. So the civilians really wanted, and they started purchasing these pistol grip shotguns like wildfire. They just took off as far as a marketing concept in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and now we still have them, particularly produced by Winchester and Mossberg. Okay, but there's other products to buy also on the pistol grip shotguns. Now these are known as, we'll talk about the history of them a little bit more. A riot shotgun. You can also call them a tactical shotgun, a special purpose shotgun. You know, as long as they're less than 20 inches in length, they kind of fall into that category. I'll say the four again. Riot shotgun, tactical shotgun, special purpose shotgun. Those are all kind of marketing terms also. Combat shotgun. So that's what it's all about, is personal defense and the police using them for the two different reasons I said. Less lethal ammunition and also fast access to high-powered ammunition, double-aught buck, triple-aught buck. Fast access, short, small, light. Let's look at some of the ammo I have on the left here. I think this might surprise you. It surprised me a little bit when I looked at this picture really close up and studied it. I mean, I know, you know, what's inside these shells, but I never really just sat and studied it like this and looked at these numbers. Let's take a look at that. Now, starting from the one to the second to the right, a double-aught buck. You know, you hear that term, double-aught. Boy, that sounds powerful, and we know it's powerful. But do you realize that it's the size of a 9mm? So if you buy a shotgun shell that has 9 pellets in it, bullets, you see that .33? That's 1/3 of an inch in diameter. That's how big it is. That's actual size you're looking at, by the way. 1/3 of an inch. That's a 9mm, a double-aught buck. So if you have 9 in a shell, you're shooting 9mm at once. 9mm at once. On the right is a triple-aught buck. Oh, yay, yay. Look at the size of that. .36 of an inch. I don't know what caliber that compares to. I don't know if it's as big as a .40 caliber. I just don't know, or if the ballistics are the same. But I'll tell you this, and we will get into the ballistics at another time. I will tell you this. Look at the size of that triple-aught buck. As a matter of fact, right above it, look at this box of ammo that you can put in a pistol grip shotgun. It's just amazing. Buckshot, 12 gauge, 3 inch, 1,225 feet per second with 10 pellets of triple-aught buck, and look at the size of the pellets. That's real size. So think about that for home protection. 10 pellets bigger than a 9mm blasting out with about 400 grains of gunpowder. Amazing, amazing firepower. While I'm on firepower, I want to mention this. You do not want to shoot this shotgun or any pistol grip shotgun like the one on the right without going to the range and shooting it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times before you would ever want to use it in a self-defense role, because you will be shocked at the recoil when you're shooting 400 grains out of a shotgun shell. Let's look to the one on the left. Now you may want to mix and match for personal home defense. You may want to mix and match, meaning here's a slug on the left. Look how it mushrooms out. I just love the Winchester line of ammunition. At 2,000 feet per second, 385 grains. Just think about that. Think of a pistol that shoots 2,000 feet per second. The FN is way up there. I mean, gee, that's powerful. And that is one, and it's accurate. That slug, you'd be shocked. It's 75 yards accurate. Maybe not out of a short barrel like that, but out of a Remington 870, pretty accurate. Look at here in the middle. Personal defense. One rifled slug plus 3 double-aught bucks. Look at the size of the double-aught again. Think of that. All in one shell. And above it, it'll show you how the big rifled slug will mushroom out, which is what you want in case someone's trying to kill you. So now, maybe that got your attention. Well, we know with shotguns how powerful they are, you know, but I want to impress upon you, you can put this with a pistol grip, with a short barrel, and they're not too expensive. If you want to purchase one of these, get with me via the private message, or just get to me on the channel, and I'll make sure you get the best price, because you do want to have one of these if it's legal for you in your state and you can legally abide by your laws and purchase this. You want one of these shotguns. They're awesome. They're fun to shoot too. They're a blast. I'll bring these to the range. Let's go into more detail as to these two products. I'm going to start with the one on the right because, you know, of all the guns I have and shotguns and rifles and all the toys I have and knives and everything, you know, this might rank up there in the top 5. That's hard to do too when you got the arsenal I have. Let me tell you why. I purchased this in 1983. Young kid, you know, and I'm just showing you the gun, and I want to focus in on this. I literally have, of all the guns I have, shotguns, rifles, pistols, doesn't matter, revolvers, semi-automatic, I have more rounds through this exact rifle you're looking at, through this shotgun. This shotgun has more rounds through it than anything else, probably combined. I have at least 5,000 shells through this shotgun since 83. What is that, about 17, 18 years? Zero wear and tear on it, zero rust. And I've been on boats with it. I've been to private islands in the Gulf of Mexico, and I've gotten it wet with salt water. And one of the reasons why is, you see real close there where it says Winchester Proof Steel. Okay? They don't make them like this anymore. I wish they did. Let's talk about Winchester Proof Steel. Let me pan out. Let's just look at this gun. I'll try to give you some education on, a little bit on steel. I'm not going to get into a whole steel story. This is about pistol grip shotguns. But back then, Winchester was the leader in what's called proof steel. It's made out of a chrome moly, and they really heat treated these, what's called as a tensile strength up to 115,000 pounds. Basically, it's hard as nails, it is not going to rust, and it's very durable. The modern day shotguns or rifles of today are probably made of like 4140 or 1140 carbon steel. And what happened was, over the years, as we became, not we, but manufacturers became more sophisticated and the technology got better and better and better, unfortunately they realized they could use lower end steel to get the results that we had in like the 70s and 80s with higher end steel. So we'll talk about steel at a whole nother time. But I just love this Winchester 1200 police shotgun. pistol grip shotgun. So give me your comments if you have knowledge of this shotgun, because very few people realize it. I only paid like $300. It's worth like, I think it's $1,000 or $1,200 now. I'm not selling it. I just love it. Also, that proof steel, when Winchester made it, it was 150%. That was like the scale they used. And all the other manufacturers who made proof steel at the time was only 120% or so. So this Winchester shotgun is super, super high quality. I just keep my Ballistol on it, and I keep it rubbed down, and after every time I shoot it, I clean it up, and it's a champ. Now on the left, this is a Mossberg 500. Really a beautiful shotgun, and look at the coloration on it. This comes with this case. Now look at the letters JIC, and I'm going to give you a few seconds to guess what JIC means, alright? Now that tube is really trick that it comes with. It's waterproof, it's weatherproof, it's snowproof, you can go in the salt water, the snow, you can be in a hurricane and have it in this really safe place, and your gun is still safe. You can go up hiking through mountains and sling it over your back because it's got a huge strap on it, and you keep your shotgun in there safe, and it won't get damaged from wear and tear from the weather. You can go 40 feet underwater and your gun will not get wet. It's sealed tight, it's airtight, and it's hard as nails. It's made out of a synthetic plastic. It's hard. It's great. It's light. It's like a polymer. It's like a Glock. They make 3 or 4 different versions of this that come with this case. Just keep thinking, what does JIC stand for? The C, I'll give you a tip now, stands for case. They make a couple of versions. One of them is solid black, where the shotgun is solid black, and another one, it looks just like this. I know it's not made out of proof steel, but it's a pretty good shotgun. And the other one is like a two-tone. So, and you can get some toys with these also, where the case comes with some multi-tools or knives and things like that. But the most important thing is the package, the shotgun itself. So depending on what coloration you want, you can pick one of those. It's pretty cool. I thought I'd bring this to your attention. 2 really beautiful pistol grip shotguns that are great for home defense. And we'll talk about them some more, especially when I go to the range. I wanted to bring it to your attention because if you do not own a pistol grip shotgun, maybe this will, wake you up a little bit and make you go purchase one. If you want to buy one, like I said, let me know. I'll make sure you get the best price. I'll call my contact and make sure you get the best price. So I'm going to check out now, and first I got to give you the answer though, right? I got to give you the answer on what that case stands for. JIC. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case of bad weather. Check it out. See ya.